On 15th March 2024, the Minister of State for Finance in charge of general duties, Henry Musaasizi, tabled before Parliament 3 entities seeking for Parliament approval to be relieved of a tax burden totaling 7 billion. The entities included Nkumba University seeking for a waiver of 4.479 billion, Makerere University Business Institute requesting a waiver of 239 billion, and J2E Investment Corporation, a construction company attached to the Ministry of Defense, asking for a relief of 2.718 billion.
This institute has been struggling to pay. Before COVID, it had paid 66. Now, after COVID, because of the drop in income as a result of the number of students going down, it has been able to only settle 28.
But Minister Musaasizi, while appearing on the Parliamentary Committee on Finance, chaired by Amos Kakunda, fronted more companies seeking for tax waivers. This irked the MPs, accusing the Minister of Finance for faulting the procedures and using Parliament as a rubber stamp.
And if you could talk about VAT, as Omara put it, VAT, you are just a collector. For someone, it is the consumer that pay. Now, if that's a tax they want to waive, these companies were not struggling.
Now, they came today with 7 names, which means additional 4 names were added. And we are saying we cannot process beyond the 3 names that were presented to the Speaker.
Minister Musaasizi tried to convince the MPs, saying that the Speaker's office is aware of the additional companies, but in vain.
And on the face of it is not our interest. We need to go into details and analyze.
The MPs limited themselves to the 3 entities, but tasked the Minister of Finance to provide a comprehensive analysis quantifying the need for the waivers of the company. If the 7 entities are to be considered, government will dig deep to incur a cost totaling to 13.3 billion to effect the tax waivers.
Then we've seen an individual like Donasi Kananura who wants an exemption on rental tax, an exemption of income tax, but they have been making money, and the justification is that this individual is sick and is suffering from diabetes and cannot pay their taxes. But many Ugandans are sick and many Ugandans are facing similar challenges. So what is so special about this individual that government wants to exempt over 3 billion shillings in taxes?
Parliament is to resume business this Thursday, 28th March 2024, after a long recess. It is not certain as to whether the other 4 entities presented by the Minister of Finance will be tabled. Lydia Chomkama and Gloria Gutabinji, Parliament.